have benches, so we could have the maintenance team installed, just give them the location.
Okay. And then one other thing would be a dog park. We have a lot of people who own dogs in this community. And we have a lot of empty land, like up there in that, very centrally located between Solterra Boulevard and Terra Sinesta, the cul-de-sac up there. Tons of land there. Would be really nice to put a dog park there. We had also looked at directly outside of here, there between Terra Sinesta and Acorn. There's a chunk of land by the lift station that has nothing going on there. That would also be a really nice place for a dog park.
I know Greg is actually, I've worked with Greg on other districts where he's designed and just installed or had installed by other vendors dog parks, because there are certain requirements once you get into certain sizes for water and availability and fencing.
Right.
And I don't know those things off the top of my head, but I have worked with Greg in other districts where I know he is a good resource for that information. So, when that time does come, he's not coming anymore, of course, but Greg would be a great resource.
Let's review the areas and then we can present to the board when we have all the bids. Hey, this is the bids that we've obtained. Here's the research from the district engineer. Here's the proposed locations. What does the board think?
And I do already have some ideas for some of the park benches. On the boulevard, of course, because you have people walking up and down, and some people are either elderly or disabled, and it might be nice to have a stopping station for them, not in the easement next to the road where somebody's talking and texting and somebody loses their legs, but on the other side of the sidewalk, and also properly installed, you know, on a concrete spot. But also inside some of the community circles, like on Misty Oak, you and I went there. There is a beautiful place, an open green area, which would be beautiful for people who live in the parts of this community that have like little empty sections. Just to, you know, somebody's here on vacation and I'm not a smoker, but they want to go out and have a smoke, not allowed in the house.
Yeah, mental break.
Or just have a mental break from the 12 kids in the house, you know, go read a book. Something along those lines. So, you know, if we have 4 benches already, then great. I've already got 4 places.
Yeah, let's, so to save costs on this, since we have a maintenance team, what I've seen in my experience, the best way to keep this cost effective, we could research, you know, websites, and aside from the benches that we have, but we could research these websites and purchase, you know, these ADA compliant benches or commercial grade benches, picnic tables, whatever, and then we could work with our on-site staff to limit those costs that much.
Yeah, and we have a whole pallet full of pavers that are still stored that were left over for another project. So Deanna and I had talked about using the pavers to create a foundation instead of paying to have concrete poured, and our maintenance team can potentially install those pavers.
Will they be stable enough? Because pavers are like this, that is important.
It's the same ones that we used to do the paths to the volleyball courts. Those are going to be,
Well,
It needs to be graded.
yeah, it needs to be graded properly.
Yeah.
So
We could review that.
that's already, we've kind of already had some conversations about that. So, yeah.
The benches too, so the bench itself.
Yeah.
Actually.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anything else on this?
You know, every month I'm getting for something.
That's what I expect.
Got the meter, you know,
I don't have anything right now. I'm just really happy about the gym and some of the other things that have happened today, like the plant delivery and.
Yeah, we're making some great decisions, great progress. We have a brand new budget to work with, so let's make sure to keep on the budget.
Any updates on
The financial.
painting on the,
Yes, the contractor's already received that direction. We're trying to schedule a project date with them. I've already advised them of Joe's schedule. So Monday through Friday, we come, review the areas, and then we will send communication out to the residents. once he's ready to start.
Okay.
The vendor that we approved, he's currently working on 3 other projects for other districts. That's why. So this week he's in Melbourne, next week he's in Kissimmee. So hopefully he can try to fit us in the next few
In the
weeks.
next couple of weeks.
Yep. All right, I had a motion for, if there's nothing else, I had a motion from Supervisor Boissard for a meeting of adjournment. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Chair Hyman. Sorry. All in favor? Opposed, this meeting is adjourned at 4:06 P.M. Thank you, everybody on the call.